Hey everyone, welcome back to Self-Care Haven. Today's video is going to be talking more about no contact and why it's so important to establish no contact after the ending of a relationship, especially an emotionally abusive or physically abusive one. With emotionally abusive relationships, especially with people who are narcissistic abusers, you don't want to remain a source of supply. And what I mean by that is you don't want the narcissist to have an audience for what he or she does after the breakup. And narcissistic abusers especially are prone to showing off their accomplishments or their new targets through social media. So that's why it's so important to block any abuser from contacting you through social media in order to remove that temptation of keeping tabs on him or her. And especially with just normal relationships that didn't work out, no contact can be extremely helpful to give yourself a break, um, not only from the breakup itself, but also the emotional pain associated with it. You don't want to enhance that pain by figuring out, what this person is up to after the end of a relationship. And some ways you can do that is by distracting yourself with pleasurable activities like getting a massage, meeting new people, meditating, doing yoga, exercising is a great way. So all of these pleasurable activities can help you maintain no contact and help you keep moving forward in your own life and stay focused on the present moment and yourself. And especially with narcissistic abusers, no contact can help you and enable you not to increase the traumatic bonds that kept you in the relationship in the first place. And by the traumatic bonds, I mean trauma bonds. And trauma bonds are basically bonds that are created when two people have a very intense emotional shared experience. And when you're constantly looking up, your ex-partner on Facebook or Twitter or any type of social media, you are kind of reinforcing those bonds because you're reminding yourself, like, this person has moved on, this person is showing off, and this person is, pursuing other targets, other victims. And so that will only increase the pain behind the trauma bonds that you establish with this person. And so while you're healing from these trauma bonds and that, biochemical addiction that keeps you, attached or tethered to that person, while you're still healing, it's very advisable not to, add on to that and not to add on new information and new knowledge about what that person is doing. Because you want to be able to recover and heal in a space of forgiveness, self-compassion, self-love, and self-care. And so if you want to learn more tips on how to maintain no contact, especially in an abusive relationship that has ended, please do check out my new book, The Smart Girl's Guide to Self-Care, which is in the link in the description below. And please do subscribe to my channel if you are interested in things like mindfulness, therapeutic techniques, radical acceptance, positive rebellion, and other topics related to psychology, sociology, and mental health.